July is fast approaching, and I am so excited to start my new Erin Condren Daily Duo. I've done prior videos to this one going through step by step how I am setting it up. So today I'm going to be working on some pages in my notes section. So my notes section is actually at the front of my planner because I moved it. I uncoiled this planner and I uncoiled a previous planner, and then I moved some things around in here and I brought in some pages that I just wanted to transfer over into my new planner. So I do have a notes tab, which, by the way, the Daily Duo does not come with a notes tab. So I did take this from another planner that I had, and I have a couple of pages in here that I'm going to have to decide which one I'm going to decorate, because I put two of them in here in case I basically made a mistake. So I have a backup, and I think I'm going to use this one, which is closest to the section that I moved in here. And I have another section back here that I also moved in. So I also have the two pages in case I make a mistake. And this section is going to be for lists. This first section is going to be for schedules. Now, if you have joined me in previous Plan With Me's, usually talk through everything and try to do it in as much real time as I can. However, full disclosure, it takes me forever to edit those videos. So for pure time sake, I'm going to be speeding this up and I'll do a little voiceover. I am going to be using the sticker book from Wrong Planner Babe, because that is what I used when I created the sections in here that I transferred into this planner. So I also want to use that same sticker book to create the dashboards. And I am going to be using some alphabet stickers in here for like the headings of each section. So for schedules and for lists. Now the initial letters that I wanted to use were more of a script, but I didn't have enough letters. So I needed to switch out the letters that I was going to use, and now I'm going to put them on here in a vertical way as opposed to like a horizontal way. So I'm going to use some washi in here, and I thought I would trim the washi along the side and then have the heading go next and then the following washi. Wasn't quite sure like which washi I wanted to use, but that was kind of my idea, is maybe use the grid washi and then have the heading and then also add in some of these beautiful florals. And I was going to be okay with like the left side kind of being like maybe blank. That was what I initially was thinking. But you'll see that I do change things up. What I have here is a planning guide. This is actually from the Happy Planner. I like to use those, or I like to use wax paper sometimes when I'm planning things out. But for today, I decided to use the planning guide. So I'm going to go ahead and start here by laying this washi down. And then I'm going to transfer these letters over. And I decided to use the clear ruler that came with the previous life planner that I had to go ahead and try to like lay them down so they look like straight. And I'm going to add this next washi strip, but I realized that it really wasn't going down very straight. So I end up measuring it here just to make sure that the width was like the same and it didn't look too off. And then I went ahead and just adjusted the letters accordingly, which is what you see me doing right here. All right, so my next step is going to be the skinnier grid washi, and I'm now using my planning guide here, my clear. It's over the page, and I'm just kind of like playing with some of the stickers, with some of the florals, kind of figuring out like how do I want this to look. Now, I could have just left it like that with the florals, but I thought, oh, I really want to bring in some of these other stickers, some of these illustrations. But then I realized that it was leaving like a really big open space in the middle, and I didn't want to fill it with a bunch of just like random stickers. So I decided to change up my design here. So that's what you see me doing here. I am going to bring this decorative sticker up, but I'm going to fill the page with washi uh, throughout the whole page. So I've never done this before, and I always thought it looked kind of interesting. So I figured this is the perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and try something different. So what I'm doing here is I'm alternating the wide grid washi with the peach and then the narrow grid. And I end up needing that peach washi at the end there by the coil, which of course I had to trim it because it wasn't going to fit. So I am trimming it here. And of course, I did not measure it out first, the length, and I came a little short, but I do fill it in, and you will see me do that in a little bit. So here I am bringing in the stickers that I wanted to bring into this page, and I'm covering up the lines here with my whiteout tape because this is a line notes page. So I don't like those lines coming through the clear stickers. You can really see them. I'm okay with it with the washi tape. You could still see the lines through that, but not as obvious. And I am adding in my florals here, and I'm cutting around the washi because otherwise the sticker is like laying over the washi and you can see that through. I needed to soften it up, and bringing in florals definitely does that. So when you're dealing with a lot of stripes or grid patterns, you want to bring in something that's going to be a little bit softer and has like curves to it. So of course the florals are perfect for that. So I really like the way this turned out. It was completely different from what I initially imagined, but I really like it. Something completely different than what I've ever done before. And I was like, wow, okay. So that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. You know, you have an initial idea or plan and it doesn't quite work out the way you want to. So you have to pivot, right? All right, so now this next sheet, this is going to be the second dashboard that I'm creating for this. And of course, I already had like a game plan. I knew exactly what I wanted it to look like because I wanted the two like dashboards to match. Lists is a shorter word, so I needed to fill in the space at the top. So I am bringing in some florals here to go ahead and do that. And I don't want that to overlap the washi. So I am just kind of like trimming where I need to. Those floral stickers are clear stickers. So because they're clear, I don't really care for things like shadowing through. So you'll see me like trimming around the florals because I like to have like that nice kind of clean look when you're mixing it with the washi tape. If you notice the I in lists goes missing here. I did find it and you'll see me like put it back on, but I just thought it was kind of funny. So these alphabet stickers, yeah, I have to make sure that they're sticking nice and secure. Now this one's a little bit different than what I did previously, but it actually works out really nicely. I decide I'm adding the florals in here and I'm basically going to add in the washi around that girl as opposed to like building this section and then adding the sticker in. So just kind of playing here with the flowers. And now I'm adding the washi. So you see I'm cutting around the florals because I don't want to overlap the florals onto the washi. Sometimes it's a little tricky when you are cutting through something like this because you don't want to cut too deeply because then you could go into the, cut through the page. So I try to be very conscious of that when I am trimming things like this. So I'm just trimming at the top here from the washi hanging over. And now I need to clean up where the sticker is because I did lay some washi over the sticker. So here's where I'm just kind of cleaning that up. I really like the way that this worked out for me. It's completely like new design and I really like it. So I'm really, really happy with it. And I am like ready now. My planner is ready for July because these were the last two pages that I really needed to set up for like the basic planner setup. So I will do like a final flip through of my planner setup, and that will be in a separate video, probably like my mid-year lineup. I'll have a video out for that so that way you could kind of see from start to finish how I set everything up. The sticker book that I used is from Wrong Planner Babe, and it is available if you do decide to pick it up. I am an affiliate, and I do have an affiliate link below for both Wrong and for Erin Condren. So if you do decide to purchase anything from them, I greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate links. And thank you so much for those of you that have already used them, because I know many of you have. And if you like this video, please be sure to hit like, be sure to be subscribed, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos come out. And comment below, let me know, are you starting a new planner for July? Or are you just continuing to use what you are currently in for the year? If you watch this video all the way through till the end, leave me a thumbs up emoji. Thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.